Locate the folder and double-click the Yass application contained within. The VTO real-time application will then start and present you with an overview menu where you can choose between design mode or, if an Oculus VR headset is plugged in, Oculus mode. Going into design mode, the application will now load all the 3D content. And once you're ready to interact, you will see a top-down view of the development site. Now, using our mouse, when we click and hold the left mouse button and drag it across the screen, we can adjust the view angle. We can use the mouse wheel to zoom in or out of the site, alternatively also the zoom slider on the right side of the screen. You can pan across the site or the broader region by placing your mouse in a desired location and then clicking the right mouse button once. This way you can make your way around the wider surroundings. If you then want to go back to the development site, there's always a return to site button shown at the bottom that will take you back. The overlays are organized in a menu panel on the left here. If we click on our regional tags, you can see that these regional tags here appear. If you hover over them, you can see what they are and how far away they are from the site. If you click on one of these tags, you will also fly over and have the ability to look around that area. And we'll return back to the site to see our initial view angle. Under planning overlays, you will be able to individually toggle on these individual items. So under constraints, you can see this area here marked as per the plans, and then there's also a legend in the bottom left corner that shows what this color refers to. For opportunities, where we have a few more options, you can individually toggle these on in the legend in the bottom left corner. Similarly, for design drivers, you have the ability to click through all of these items one by one, and the same goes for the master plan. These overlays are obviously shown over the site as it was before. When we turn the proposed site on, that will load all of our 3D assets into the scene. Under proposed site, you can see that you can individually toggle off buildings, trees, and also site tags. So you have the ability to look at the site just with trees or just with buildings or everything on at once. To look at the site in more detail, click the Explore menu in the top left corner of the screen, select Ground View, find the landing location with your mouse, and then double-click to set down to the ground. Once on the ground, clicking and holding the left mouse button will allow you to look around, and then using the WSD or arrow keys on your keyboard will enable you to also walk. This way, you can explore the site from the point of view of a pedestrian. You also have the ability to launch a virtual drone. To do that, simply click Drone in the top left menu. And then in addition to moving forwards and looking around, you can use the space bar to increase the altitude or the control key to lower your altitude. This will allow you to fly around the site and look at any aspect from any angle in more detail. To return back to aerial view, the default mode, just click aerial view in the Explore tab and it will take you back up to our initial view and mode. To measure objects, locate the measurement tab in the top left corner of the screen, and if you would like to measure distances, select the point-to-point tool, find a start point and log it in with one mouse click, then drag the mouse to your endpoint with another click to log it in. Now this measurement is retained in the 3D scene, and you will be able to click on the number to edit the measurement or to delete it. If you would like to measure the height of an object, select the height tool, place it in the scene by clicking the mouse, and then using the plus or minus buttons you will be able to adjust the height in half-meter increments, or you have the ability to enter any measurement in the field, save it, and then this measurement will be displayed in the 3D scene as well. Once again, click on the number to delete it. From the air, you will also be able to make radius measurements by placing a center point on the site and then dragging out the radius to your desired distance. One more click will log it in, and then the radius will be displayed with the measurement shown in the middle. You can easily create snapshots out of V2R real-time by selecting your preferred angle, navigating to Capture in the menu, and clicking the Snapshot button. This will render out a perspective. If you use the X here to go out, this snapshot will be saved, and you could, for example, go down to the ground, select a second perspective, take another snapshot, and these snapshots are then all retained here in your brochure. You then have the ability to mark up certain areas using the provided tools at the bottom, create text annotations, and then also export these perspectives as a PDF or email them out to any recipient. To exit the application, simply click on the button in the top right corner of the screen.